Okay, so looking at the king, Zarathustra took a grain of wheat from the earth and gave it to him. In this small grain of wheat, he declared, are contained all the laws of the universe and the forces of nature. The king was much astonished by this answer, which he did not understand, and when he saw smiles on the faces of those around him, he was angry and threw the grain upon the ground, thinking that he was being mocked. And to Zarathustra he said, you know, I believed you were a wise man. And what's the story here? The story is that the king puts the seed in a box on a shelf, imagining that something mysterious and exciting is going to happen if you keep the seed in the box. And most people get so caught up in how pretty the box is and they never open the box. But not us, you see. We want to open the box and we want to take the dream out and plant the dream, you see. And as my friend Ludwig was saying when we were together on my 65th birthday, there's nothing wrong with the wheat. It's what we have done to the wheat. This has all the intelligence, and if you put something in the body that is contrary to the natural intelligence of the body will have an inflammatory response, an allergic response. It will be telling you that something is not right. And when you do the right thing, like there are people in Europe who can eat wheat, they don't have a problem with that, and people go and travel and they don't have an issue because the natural intelligence of the body and the natural intelligence of the seeds are just right there waiting to be grown out. And so in that story, here's how the story ends. In this book, the Book of Asha, one of the stories, Persia, finally the king, a great man comes from a distant land, and he says, well, I'm very honored, but the truth is I came because I wanted to meet Zarathustra, this man in your own backyard. And the king says, well, I thought he was mocking me. He gave me a seed. And then the man from India says, he gave you a seed. Now I know how wise he was. And then finally the king and the other wise man from India went to see Zarathustra. And at that point, Persia became once again restored in its natural wonder. And that's what I think the future of humanity is, that I want to give that message on my 65th, that the future looks bright and there will always be an earth here for the people who take the seed out of the box and grow it in the beautiful soil.